What's good, creative? This is your one and only boy. As born here, Zags in a weird like, hey, it's another episode, another story to be told. You know the vibes, and today I'm here with a co-host.
You
Your one and only.
it's your boy TBK on Say Today.
What's good, guys? What's good?
Yes, sir. Right here, Ably canvas. I need a big bad body with a big bunda. Let's go, man.
Yeah. I hear you. So, Poison, the only name I know you by is LB Canvas.
Yeah, Canvas,
So,
yeah.
can you give me a young brief on
Yeah.
what's going on in your life and
Yeah.
what you are about, don't tell?
Okay, So Ably canvas is an artist, solo artist, performing artist, and also the name came about when I started. Obviously, I started in primary school at a young age. That's also what you're referring to when you say my life, right?
Yeah.
So I started from primary school, and then carried on to high school. To high school, I started now learning how to perform because now we're in high school. Then there are acts going on, you know.
Yeah, that's
There's times where there's like your modeling scenes and whatnot. You know, there's this campaign days where they do that for fundraising. So yeah, I then started performing. I saw like people liking that, so I started to get myself tapped into music. Obviously, when I started, it's not like now, but when I started, it was like shaky. But I got to understand my sound, and then first release happened when I was in grade 12. That's where I started releasing
And
music. And then
which tape was that?
no, it was not a tape; it was a single.
It was a single.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
was called Yank. Yeah,
Yank.
it was called Yank. That was my first song. That was my first song.
Is it like on the streaming platform?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yeah,
I don't know that
Yank is the first song. Yank is the first song.
The first song
Yeah.
that described LB.
I wouldn't say it describes me, but I mean like it's the first song, bro.
Okay, I
It's
can
the
check it.
first
So
song.
LB, like your straight name, like your name in the passport or ID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my name in the passport.
Your
Oh,
ID, something like license plate.
Ably Canvas. My name is Gift,
Gift.
and my surname is Mukwena.
Oh, where you
22
from? Where you
years.
from?
I'm from Eastland, Joburg East. So
Joburg East.
yeah, so that's where I'm from. That's my hometown.
Wow, yeah. So yeah, today we are to chop it about you. It's all about you.
Yeah.
That's the reason of the show, you
Yeah.
see. So can you like give me a young brief on how you came to like music?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I wanna know.
So like I said, from primary when we started, I had my friends were from like young age friends.
Yeah.
So those ones we used to like, it's been like a thing of when you started as a young artist, there will be kids that I will be going on. Like let's say if I'm a friend, let's say I love movies. All of us is gonna watch movies because we kids and we friends. So we probably like sharing the same qualities in terms of what we like being. So what happened when I were kids, we started to write like some random stuff, you know, like starting to write something that rhymes scheme, you know, something that rhymes. Then when we started being, it was like, oh, yeah, what's a pile, mama, and I'd be like, then I tell them this is what I remember. Now I'm rapping, like, na 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 na.
No, it's an
Okay,
ongoing thing. It's
That's
all-
what I call it. Now I want everyone to hear it. Now I go to class. Hey, here's what I write it. Now my friends are doing the same thing. It's more like a challenge. Now I wrote this today. Now I wrote this. Let's hear what you have from grade 4. And on grade 8, that's where we separated, you know. But the music, that's where I started loving music from grade 4. But I couldn't understand the concept of writing. But I really loved listening to music and whatnot. Then when it went by high school, that's where I started to tap in. To really write now, to get into writing, start creating, you know, and listen to like a few artists, especially here in South Africa.
Okay. So thing is, man, besides music, what else do you do?
Besides music,
Yeah, besides music.
I'd say directing,
Directing?
yeah, music video directing.
If it wasn't like, if you didn't choose music,
Yeah,
you would do like music directing,
yeah. If not music directing, could be modeling.
modeling.
Yeah, because I like clothes.
Nah, that's crazy. That's That's something dope. So, are you a podcast consumer? Do you watch podcasts?
Yeah. I'd say I watch podcasts, but bro, I feel like that's the culture. Like, why are you not watching a podcast? You know, that's where you understand how niggas think or how other people receive something and whatnot. That's where you learn how to even be here, like communicate with you guys, like right now, the interaction, knowing how to be calm and whatnot. So yeah, do tap in podcast.
Because thing is about podcasts, one thing I've noticed when it comes to people, they don't like watch the full thing. I think they rather prefer watching like small snippets of the content. That's why we like bring out reels, we bring out TikTok reels, set things, you see. So that's one thing I just wanted to understand, but it's a convo for another day, another episode, you see. So you've been here in Josie for like 2 years,
Yeah.
and in that 2 years you've been doing music heavy and school on the side.
Yeah, school on the side.
So performances, like how do you take the feedback, or how do you respond to the crowd when you're performing?
Okay, firstly, how do I respond to a crowd? Bro, I need to make the best. Like, I need to perform as if it's my last time there, you know? So, whatever energy that I'm going to receive there, it needs to come from me first. So, I need to give them the energy that when they receive it back, it's going to be like, okay, we're matching energies. So, I receive it in a positive way. If people don't feel it, that's where I know I need to go. Like, I need to go home and improve something. You know, I'm not gonna take it as a wrong thing or not, because we learn.
A life of a musician is tough.
In which place would you say was like your favorite place to perform in?
Yeah. There's this other time when I was booked by South Point. Yeah. I think it was last year, November. No. Bro, like those events. There were two events there. You know when they say vibes, bro? Like the school kids, everyone was like, yo, like feeling what's going on. I feel like that's where the motion started. Last year, November, before November, in August, in South Point, I went there. Everything was nice. Like it was what is this? It was I don't know, we're celebrating for a break. I think it was a break for students and whatnot. So yeah.
So
that's weird.
What is South Point like? The main purpose of South Point when it comes to you individuals, not like besides the accommodation side, like what do they do for your students there?
I'd say networking, because they do have like events where you all need to just combine as kids, you know, like as students. Just have like let's say that events that I said I performed on, I could see students like getting along, you know. Now I know what are you doing, what am I doing, so how can we work? If we can't work on this, we can, you know, it's networking for us to even know each other. So I think that's what they're doing. But for the culture now, it's just South Point, where it's business, you know. But we need to build those circles and spaces.
I hear you, okay. So what's your secret towards the music industry, how you approach your music? What's your secret?
Yeah.
It's something that makes you special, long term. Yeah.
Firstly, I'd say, bro, sound like no one, bro. Sound like yourself, first of all. Just make sure, even if you get inspiration from anyone else or whatever, or any artist, sound like you. We can't have two KOs in South Africa, you know. Like if I sound like KO, bro, how am I gonna blow up here? Because we already have a KO, you know. We already have an SDC, we already have a Blackie. So you need to just sound like yourself, bro. I think that's the secret for me. That's what I'm trying to run away from. Not sounding like anyone else, but have my own sound.
Okay.
And like speaking on sound, for you specifically, for people who don't know who are watching, what type of sound do you have?
I'm versatile, bro. Honestly speaking, I'd say I'm versatile, but I'm much more of a new age hip hop. I wouldn't say I'm doing like those hardcore, you know. But I'm a new age artist. I'd say that new age artist that just. And also, like I feel like I'm giving birth to a new sound, because the music that I'm about to release, I don't think it's something that's ever been heard, you know. And it's still gonna be more language.
About that, you have a tape coming out. Hey, I saw like crazy features. Big ups. I saw a Sasti. What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Motion. So. I think it's a matter of spaces, bro. Like I said, networking, spaces. Because me and Sasti, we met in a very odd way, you know. Because I had like I said, in South Point, I was performing there. There was this brother of mine, 5 keys, yeah. So when he was there, I asked him to DJ for me on that day. Because like my DJ was.
Oh, you don't have a personal DJ?
Yeah, I don't have a personal DJ as yet. So he came through, helped the boy out. Only to find out he works with Bruce, and then he was like, bro, I need to plug you in with this other boy. I'm like, I don't even know them as yet, but one of them already had motion, you know. So I'm like, okay, always now talk to him, and then we can chop something. Then he was like, you can text him. I already spoke to him. Texted me and nigga, we kick it, be nice. Started talking about music. He came to my place. Started talking. That's how it. That's how
Oh,
it went.
how
And I love his
artists
sound.
come,
I love his sound. Yeah. So
how
that's
how artists come together. It's crazy. Yo.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, what would you say is your biggest concern in the music industry?
My biggest concern.
Mhm.
My biggest concern in the music industry, I'd say, I feel like they're scared in the music industry. I feel like they're scared to just let the new kids come through. Bro. I don't know what's the. I feel like that's what I'm seeing.
But you feel like they gatekeeping?
I wouldn't say that. I don't know about gatekeeping, but I'd say it's hard for them to just give new kids a chance. You know, like we could see they're doing that with like those like with other artists, but now there are a lot of people who you guys maybe let's say people in the public don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and a lot of them are hot than what we have right now. So like if those kids can come through just like me, if those kids come through, bro, the music industry could change in South Africa. But yeah, shout out to the ones who made it though.
And a thing that's been going on in SA, it's like, have you noticed how the absence of like music shows recently in the time of now, compared to the last 5 or 3 years, have decreased in SA on South? Like shows like The Hustle. Remember The Hustle?
I remember.
It was hosted by Big Star Johnson.
Yeah.
Shows like that nowadays are not like available. It's just for like, we just have to go like places like underground where you can showcase your music, showcase your talents. Like, yo, it's a problem, ne? So from you, what I wanna know, how does it affect the overall diversity and innovation in South African music?
Yeah. Okay, I'd say, honestly speaking, obviously, as we're not exposed to those kind of platforms.
Okay.
Because I mean, me, I was a child then. I don't know how did it work out, but now when I'm seeing it, I feel like those times maybe they were a bit easier. So now with no platforms like those ones, I feel like it's extra working, bro. You just need to work hard. You know, even though it's hard for an artist like for us artists to just do it, because not all of us could have luck, or not all of us can be strong enough to just fight it and just be like, you know what, even if there are no platforms, I'm just gonna do my thing. You know, even those platforms, they really give you like a nice go ahead in terms of, you see like underground, but imagine now having something related to what is that the Johnson one, something related the hustle. Imagine having that now, like right now in this age, bro. Like I said, there are a lot of artists. It will be crazy, you know. So those platforms, they give us something, I'm not gonna lie, but we need more of them, you know, because there's more of us. Sometimes there are people who can't go to underground, you know, like who live far. So we need to create more platforms throughout the country, you know. But yeah, shout out underground. Yo, I'm a huge fan. Benj, you know, not Benjamin, you know of all this day. He knows of all this day.
So when it comes to the promotion side, like what role do collaborations with other artists or influencers play in boosting in artists' visibility and career growth?
What role are they playing? I'd say, honestly speaking, they're playing a big role. They're playing a big role in terms of, because now if maybe let's say if those people are not in the scene, it's hard for you to get like a few people, you know, like in terms of a new artist, they wouldn't know them. So I'd say for them maybe it's like to post your stuff or even listen to you and then recommend it to someone else, because I mean they are they're influential. So I'd say it goes a big way, bro. We need people like that.
I hear you. So
I don't know if I'm understanding the question.
Yeah, I hear you, but
I feel like
you did answer the question, You did answer the question, but there's a certain part you didn't like. You see, it's not a flop. It's not a flop. We're all human beings. It's normal. When it comes to like what's the importance of investing into the culture itself, like investing in your music, your videos, those type of things.
That's a good one, bro. The importance of investing in the culture. First of all, like I said, you don't want to sound like anyone, so you need to school the culture. You need to know who sounds like what, who talks about what more often, and what do you want to be different about, So with that being said, the importance of studying the culture is for you to keep on being updated. You already know who's new, you already know who's doing what, and then also your moves, you already know how to move and whatnot, you know. You learn how to, you even ask questions. That's one thing I'm doing. I'm asking questions. I don't know, bro. we all trying out. So asking questions, that's how I feel like that's how it should be. And honestly.
That's dope. So when it comes to like the industry itself, like where could they improve?
The industry.
Yeah, like in terms of bringing in
more platforms.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
More platforms. More platforms. You see, we need more the hustler shows. We need more those. We need more shows, bro. Like for new kids. We need we don't have anything in the TVs now. When was the last time you heard you saw competitions where people are going in just to do their thing? You know, it's been a while. So we need those more often, and we need more undergrounds more often. We need more shows. There's Fresh Up Live. There's Other Nigga of Mine. You see, we need those things, bro. We need more platforms. We need more events. Yeah.
So there's a thing that when it comes to getting lost in your own music, like how do you explain that? Because it was mentioned to me one time, but the way they explained it, I couldn't understand. So how do you get lost in your own music?
In your own music. I don't know if I understand the question, but I'd say you get lost in your own music when you start listening to yourself more often, and then also you don't even take criticism from other people. You just be like, you don't understand. This is what I want to sound like. Yeah, if someone gives you a criticism, sometimes you need to differentiate between a bad criticism where someone is trying to just put you down and a constructive one, because it's hard for you to determine which one is nice or which one is good and whatnot. But with that being said, I feel like to be lost in your own music, bro, you need to hear what are the people around you. You need to just allow that space of people just criticizing you and understanding, and so that you could learn, Because sometimes you can just doing the same thing and not blowing up because you're just doing the same thing. You're not evolving as an artist. Since when you started, you're doing the same thing. Even now, it's been 5 years or even years and years, you're doing the same thing, you're not improving. Yeah, that's you being lost in your own music.
And how do you explain, when it comes to, let's say, as an artist, you make music, but your music is fire, but it's not going out, as it's supposed to go. Yeah, in general. Yeah. But your music though, right? You also holding hands. Actually, before you answer the question about holding hands, your state of mind, what were you thinking when you made that song? What was happening in your life at that time?
At the time, honestly speaking, I'd say, bro, it was love going on. I had a girl, I had my girlfriend, we used to, me and my ex-girlfriend, when I was there. So there I was in love, and it was no one is gonna break us, Yeah, let's just keep on fighting stronger, being on the top, make sure that no one takes us down, even though people talk and whatnot. We're gonna make it through. Hands holding hands. So holding hands more like me, I'm just carrying her, and then if I fall, she's gonna carry me through. I said, so we're making sure that whatever happens, we're just gonna stay stronger. So at that time, I was in a position where I just loved being loved, and I just love itself,
I understand. So as for the tape where holding hands is in there, what was your intention when you took out the album?
The Love Hurts But Love. My intention there, I did explain it on the I was on some other video. I love explaining it. Okay. I was in a process of, I said, of love. I feel like that's the first time when I had someone who understood me, and also I just wanted to the way that I received love. I felt like it's a matter of, when I say love hurts but love, even if love hurts you, just make sure you carry on. When you say carry on, just go on and find love, or don't hurt other people just because you hurt. Spread love, you'll find love either way, because love attracts love, bro. So if you start hating on yourself or hating anyone else, that's where you're building more negative energy. So hence love hurts but love. So it's not just about dating or all that intimate love, but also taking care of yourself, and also pushing yourself, and also loving the next person. So if it happens, you're starting to hate, you bring off bad energy. So the whole EP is centered around love and also pushing yourself harder, which is a song like Pooza. Pooza, it's a vibey song, it's crazy, but at the same time, that's a man. Pooza Pindi,
it's a lot.
Yeah, going bad, that's mad, it's mad. So that's how cheese is telling you, bro, now we cheese mozzarella, you're manifesting that right now we are going big, So yeah, it's one of those songs, bro. Like all the EP, it's based on spreading love. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself, take care of the next person, even if you get hurt. Just carry on doing the right thing, bro. Love's gonna find you either.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like,
Yeah, that's how it is.
that's one thing people like don't understand when it comes to. Actually, something people tend to miss.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
when they are hurt.
Yeah, and then they start hating, or
You
they
see.
start they start being insecure about loving again.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Did you have something to say?
Yeah, now to ask on a totally different topic.
Yeah.
Your top 5 South African rappers. Who would you put there on the list?
Yeah, not in any order.
Yeah, just randomly.
Yeah, it's hard from. Yeah, it is, honestly. But firstly, it'll be Blackie. Blackie's there.
Come on.
Best before that, Blackie's there. Secondly, I'd say not in order, just
So yeah.
Blackie, KO,
Obvious. KOS.
obvious,
Yeah.
KO, MT, and then also Nasty C, bro. Nasty C.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nasty C, we're gonna find Nasty C
Why you
right there.
wanna
We're
fight?
like, oh yeah.
Why you fighting?
You can leave it Nasty, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think
because,
the nasty chat is it's pants.
Yeah, but I'd say Nasty, because I mean he's a different sound, bro. Let's be honest here. So Nasty, Blackie, KO, MT, and the last one I'm a bit like I don't know, because at the same time I haven't taken on that side of the sound, but I really want to tap in,
Like
which is
who's
Aries.
really
Those are my top
saying-
5, honestly. I feel like those are the ones that are making sound like I know it's typical, but that's
Yeah, it makes
yeah.
sense. It makes sense.
And also a funny one. I mean, maybe I don't know if it's gonna be, but me, I feel like I love that nigga, which is iPhone. That nigga was ahead of time.
Yeah.
I think you guys can listen to. He was ahead of time. So yeah, I mean, people might listen to him and like make funny jokes on it. But me, bro, when I listen to that, I'm like, okay, this nigga was ahead of time in a way. So yeah, and my top 5 would be those. Like said, iPhone. But if I have to carry on the list, a lot of people.
And what's your top 5? I want to know.
Yeah.
No, obviously Nasty C number 1
Yeah.
for me. Then Blackie, Maclera.
McLeod,
Yeah.
but I can't put him in the list.
Why not? Why not?
Why?
Bro, he hasn't proved himself that much. But he is good, I'm not gonna lie. McLeod, I'm a huge fan of him, but not yet.
Not now.
Yeah, but KO,
Okay.
KO could go on and on. It's kind of, no, you can't say you missed
Ah,
that.
for days.
Yeah,
For
but they
days.
go on and on. So with those ones that I've counted, they've made a name for themselves. Like you can really tell, you can't go a day or you not knowing any song of theirs,
exactly,
you know.
yeah.
Then they played a role in a whole lot of people's childhood.
Yeah.
They did, bro. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lazy part apart.
I wouldn't say Blakey played a role in childhoods, but he played a role in the new age kind
Wow,
of scene.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, you were still going on like
Yeah,
your top
but I was
5.
on
Nasty,
Yeah, top 5.
Maclera, Blackie, and I know Nasty C and Aries shouldn't be in like the same.
In the
but
same,
I'm
yeah.
gonna put
Yeah.
these there. And who else? I don't know. Who do I listen to these days? I don't know. Casper.
Yeah. Casper.
Casper.
Yeah. I guess I would guess. And I would say on Uncle Cass, bro.
He's
on
versatile.
Cass,
He can do.
Yeah.
Like, as you said, that
Yeah.
your sound is also versatile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Cass, yeah. I'd say
besides hip hop,
Yeah.
besides hip hop, with which other genre would you go into?
What other genre? Oh, alternative rock. Yeah, it could be rock, bro, honestly speaking. If not neo soul, that's the type of sound I'd go to. If not something crazy, you could go for something very down.
How do you feel about opium?
OPM. I don't know.
Guys, like luckily I'm too less. Like what's going on? What's alternative about?
Alternative rock.
Yeah.
We could listen to this other bro who's on Cactus Jack. He had vocals on. I forgot the song. Sponsor Lever's song.
Tame Impala.
Yeah.
Tame Impala.
Yeah. Tame Impala,
Oh.
bro. That's alternative. That's like that's one I could say alternative.
And what did you say?
If not rock, pop.
Opium is like Playboy Cardi, Ken Carson. Almost like rock stuff, but
Yeah,
like
yeah. For that one, I don't think but I'd love to just do there and there, but not like permanently just doing that sound.
they're
Yeah.
gonna get.
Now besides, like I wouldn't like it's not my sound. Yeah, I like it, I love it, bro. Playboy, I like it, but I'm not gonna like permanently do Playboy. Because sometimes you just wanna be chill. Because me, that's what I'm saying, versatile. I could wake up tomorrow doing a little bit of your quiet wish. I'm not saying quiet, but new age quiet wish.
Yeah, quest away.
Yeah, but in a new age way. Yeah, not in the same old. Then yeah.
I wonder how could it be like yo that comes
soon you'll hear something like that soon.
Just waiting on that sus track.
Yeah.
Just when I hear what's going on.
Tomorrow we're going crazy.
You dropping tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow at 12. Like at midnight it's going out.
Yeah, shout out to that. Dog, you also said something of you could have been a model, eh?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Would you enter in that space?
I would. On any day, I would. If a brand approaches me, I'm down. Because I mean, I wouldn't say I've been told a lot with bro, just start approaching those scenes because I feel like you could do better on them.
Yeah.
And besides that, now I was once a modeler. While I'm approaching music, I was once a modeler, but I am one. And I actually came first place in every competition I've been on.
Yeah.
That's like more like a masterpiece type thing, you see. Because masterpiece's way was like music. Like it was a.
Oh yeah.
You know, obviously, it's time when you became a model.
Yeah.
When it was more.
That's crazy.
Like that's one thing. That's another thing where artists venture into. Like they are everywhere, but you wouldn't know. Like low key everywhere, but quiet.
Yeah, quiet. Yeah.
You only know them from music, but you'll never know what endorsements, sponsors type of thing. You see, that's one type thing. Eh? Then another thing, this one is deep. Yeah, and surely you wouldn't answer it. Like artists, you wouldn't collaborate with.
Bro, collaborate with every artist. I just like every artist, bro.
But not
mess around and see if I get to the top, because we about to reach it.
Yeah.
When we get to there, bro, I could pull up both like my bars. But my feature is gonna be crazy. It's not gonna be like hip hop only. Chance. It's gonna be like I can pull up some other crazy because I love new stuff.
Like Casper and Montella Queens.
You see,
something
that you don't even thinking is out of the
Yeah.
picture, bro. Yeah,
I get you.
But if I'm saying I'm not gonna collaborate, no. Gonna collaborate, like I'm gonna. There's no one I can say I wouldn't collaborate with.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they say your challenges like in the music space so far. Any challenges?
Any challenges? I'd say obviously for getting the name to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy getting there. I feel like that's the only challenge. The name and also the music to push it to an extent where people receive it in the way that you wanted them to receive it. You know.
Yeah, that's like the hardest.
That's the hardest thing. Pushing your music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like those are the challenges, I guess.
I hear you. Then another thing was, what is like the most? How can I put this question? Damn.
Better not be tricky.
It's not. It's actually simple. Okay. So the way I'm gonna put it is, with which? That sounds tough.
Yeah.
Can't even structure it properly.
Yeah.
Okay, like the service, the service, like there's this thing when it comes to everyone in the media, when it comes to servicing the industry, you see, like when we call you over and be like, hey dog, pull up, let's shoot something,
Yeah.
then people just decide, I'm gonna cancel last minute, like you see, the service, like the importance of service. What can you say?
Plan stuff out, plan it out. Like as an artist, have at least plan isn't like if you know we have more than 10 stuff going on that week, plan them out. And then obviously you can't expect to call me in 10 minutes saying that we're gonna shoot. Maybe let's say you're feeling happy today. Ably, come through, let's shoot. But at least like, there's nothing going on, I could come through. But as for what you're saying, service in terms of, let's say I was told about an event or whatever, and then now I'm cancelling out of the sudden in last minutes. That's a bad name. For me, I'm not that type.
You know, that's like one of my biggest challenges when it comes to this podcast industry. Like, you can call up someone,
and then
like day before, you call them over to check out. Hey, dog, are we rocking?
Yeah.
They be like, are we on? Next thing when the day comes, Well, I want to maybe like.
I mean, it's plan out. As an artist, you need to plan out. And we have those challenges. Sometimes it could be, I don't know, maybe fans, maybe someone can pull through, but don't communicate.
Heck, I was about to say that. I was about to say
True.
it. Like,
and then also, I'd say plan out, bro. Plan out, because sometimes other artists, I'd say young artists, because me, that's what I'm saying. I'm always asking questions, what not to do wrong. So timekeeping is important. Planning out, it's important. Just make sure you plan out so that you could know where you should be and when, what time. Because you don't want now you have on the same day you have two things going on. Maybe let's say in an hour, let's say you have a shoot at 3, you have another shoot at 2, and in different places, and you expect things are like that. But maybe you don't even have the clients, bro. And then now you're doing all of this stuff. Now you need to cancel. Now you need to have excuses. Just plan out your stuff, guy. That's it.
That's like the challenge we're having with people. Like people.
Me too. I had those. Me too. I was like that. But maybe when I was in school, in high school, because sometimes maybe they say they want you somewhere, but now you can't go there because you have school. You have to cancel. Sometimes when my mom's calling me like the wailing it's
come, chat.
So
the curfew, the high school curfew. Where did you school?
I schooled in Ilinia High School.
Ilinia?
Yeah, Ilinia High School.
Yes, yeah.
It's in the east, bro.
Where east? East is big.
Yeah. I don't want to say the codes, you know. But I was in the East Postal, 1475. And then but I moved from before I went there. I was in Nigel. Then after Nigel, I went to Forest Level.
Yeah, there's something that happened like recently to you, like when you got like scared. You even announced it on social media.
Yeah.
Can you take us through what happened actually on that day? Like what happened?
But like it's another one. So what happened? I wanted to upgrade because obviously sometimes you can't just shoot with the camera everything. Sometimes you need like young reels and whatnot. So with the phone that I had at the time, I had iPhone 12. So it used to take proper videos. But if I wanted like to choose it like a little bit of upgrade, just to make sure my content is clean, is nice, everything is like, you know. So I wanted to sell my phone and to sell it. Some other people really hits me up like, bro, I want to buy your phone and whatnot. So I'm like, oh, let's link. Me and Bro will link. Okay, he sends the money. Okay, it doesn't come with cash. But like, I'm gonna send the money. You know that bro, like that's scam. We come in that scam. Let me just send the money quick. Like, oh yes, bro. Send the money. I see the money. Like I see on his phone. It's okay. He sends it. I'm like, okay, that's it. We down. That money, I'm just gonna use it to upgrade. Okay, so I'm done sending it. Bro, that nigga scammed me, bro. He didn't even say it. He was sending that message to himself. He actually made that message up. Only to find out after a week, this thing has been trending on TikTok saying, guys, be aware of this scam. Then I'm trying to call in, bro, what's going on? Hey, bro, I'm busy and whatnot. And then it went far, bro. It went to a point where he got caught and whatnot. Yeah, everything just went far.
Oh, the bro got caught.
Yeah, he got caught.
Come
that's how I lost. That's how I got scammed. I feel like that's how I learned. I will be right. I didn't go to educate.
God is tough.
Yeah.
God is tough, you know, hey. That's why insecure about taking out our phone. You're careless. Be like, hey, bro. Hey, even the time, even asking time is a lot.
Spaces, bro. I'm a space so good. People are you,
but now you know.
Now you know. Now, bro. Now, if I wanna do a deal like that, bring the money first.
Cash.
That's how it should be.
Cash. You don't find cash over there.
Yeah, we learn.
So there's another thing that before we wrap up the show.
Yeah.
It's a thing that we're bringing in like new. It's new. It's what's on your mind. You see. So what's currently on your mind?
On my mind right now.
Yeah.
It's Chase, bro. Chase is the EP that's gonna go out, 4-song EP. That's what's in my mind. Like when it starts dropping, visuals on visuals. That's what I'm thinking of. Proper visuals, music video, like making sure I do like those school tours because we're doing school tours, especially in the East. But if any other schools, maybe someone wants me to be there, hit my Instagram and then I'm gonna be there. Gonna make sure that I'll be there. Yeah. So that's what's in my mind right now. I'm structuring everything. And let's get to have fun, bro, with this EP that's about to drop.
Alright.
Out of it, yeah.
Alright, we hear you. So you wanna call it a rap? for a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been
nice.
nice. It's been a nice. We had a nice time.
I appreciate
Speaking
it.
to you, learned a lot.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Dola also learned a lot.
Shout out.
As a co-host of the show, new to, but you gotta be on, bro.
We're gonna be
You gotta be
on.
on.
We
You
are
gotta
here.
be on.
Step by step, we're gonna be on.
Yeah, so we're gonna call it a wrap for today. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button,
Don't
And
forget
the
to
like.
comment too.
and the like. The like is important. So yeah, shout out.
And cut.